mu fene adware nyami ako mata won nyam balo bala fenne nan ko ne balo mangitala wala balo ma suta nyama asatina so se wulu ase wulu kurunke asatina fana so se wulu a dino wulu nyanka se lanjuro sutno asatina dino fana so se wulu a dino wulu nyanka dino sutumba nyanka o protocol ko yele mandi ke de nyaado nyama ase kolya asatina dino fana se wulu fana ko nyanka be dino nyanko karamala ko be kolala ko bakele kan lu karam ko be kolala bulle fenne nyanko ala sonna moni ata yele wala problem ga dum batna be karam so no raje wala ni domo wala adum ban gorandi fenne nyanko ban ni manke da fana ikaye kamoni fana saje isaba ko mumi fuwa funu aka funu mun ga kamala ko wito be kankoro ni ko do kamala fenne nyanko ko jarano adala jarago kola ba ke wala tan be mo be yamarla pour moɓɓe se muna fen e sakata ni aydin benne ñanga so sokno kokono aɗum mbawam ɓe ka kodomale ɓe lafila momoro ni ñanga bela kodomo e ka kodomo sokono ko woni yakata ya ñinin kalaga fof benne ñanga e aydin ko jeena mbawa nin ko aydin moɓe yakalama sanse ñinin kalago nak walla ɓol men kon ke domo sa kata ko ñinin kalago fof ɗum aydin la faji la pour min mbatna min ɓe maga ni mantorol tan.
Nana has saw it fit that all salt entering the Gambia has to be iodized. So we went on a familiarization tour with stakeholders in Dakar, such as LMC and Micronutrients Office, and also the salt farmers. We also visited the dikes where the salt are farmed. I was there to look into the iodization of salt so that I'll come back and disseminate the information to the custom officers in GRA so that they will be stopping or accepting salt that is iodized and stopping salt that is not iodized into the country, so that the basket table of the intake of iodized salt will reach to a maximum of at least 90%.
For the Ministry of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment, we have been opportune to collaborate with NANA in their activities to promote the importation of iodized salt. Now, from the trade perspective, we know that government has put a legislation on food fortification and salt iodization in 2006. So this legislation makes it mandatory for all imports of salt into this country to be iodized. And not only imports of salt, but also salt that is domestically produced in country to be iodized before it is put into the market for household consumption. So under this legislation, it would be illegal for anybody to import into this country salt that is not iodized. And in the same respect, it would be illegal for anybody to produce salt domestically for household consumption, salt that is not iodized. So from the trade perspective, because for trade, actually when it comes to health issues, trade internationally recognizes that all national requirements that aim to promote the human life, safety, whether it's human safety or animal health or plant health, it becomes mandatory for traders to comply with national requirements that promote human safety. So from that perspective, we will see importers who import salt that is not iodized for public consumption to be violating this legislation prepared by government in 2006. So under this legislation, it's illegal to import non-iodized salts into this country.
As the Director of Food Service Quality, as we all know, the advocacy also is in the food safety control. We come to understand that food safety is a cross-cutting issue. every individual human being within the society has a stake in food safety. As a directorate, being within the Ministry of Health, and as you know, we are talking about health. So that being the case, we are really concerned. And this is why being the custodian of the regulation in terms of implementing the legislation that is already being put in place, which is the Act on Salt Iodization, and also the Food Safety Act of 2005. We are really inclined to make sure that salt that is sold commercially to the public, to the general public, is well iodized, so that those who are consuming, the consumer at the other, the recipient as a receiving end, is at the end of the day consuming quality salt.
The duty to consume iodized salt is ours. Let's do it now.
La